Hey guys, welcome back to ExsiliumGames. This morning I wanted to share a game with you that I actually played a lot in the last couple days. It originally was going to be a early access review, but I ended up playing it instead of streaming it. So um, evidently I recommend the game because I'm well past the 2 hour marker, and here I am again on my third day of playing this. So let me change this to that, and hopefully it figures out what I'm doing. There it goes. Okay. Let's make sure all my sounds are doing what they should be doing. Um, I did change some settings on my stream, so I want to see if it'll catch up to me. I'm not dropping any packets. I did reduce my bitrate from 6500 to 4500 based upon some recommendation I read, so hopefully that will help with some things. At 30 frames per second, it should be good enough. All right, so there it is. So let me do this. I can see your chats. There we go. Now, as you can see, I've already played for 3.5 hours. So, I'll just make sure the quality stays good. I think it'll be fine. So starting off, this game has a lot of neat elements and also kind of disappointing elements. But that said, it has a. I'm going to try to go over everything because I got 3.5 hours to catch up on really quick. So starting off with everything you see here I've built. Via these are all things I can build. Granted, I gotta do a lot of research to unlock the other stuff, but as you can see, I've already done some research. Research is done here. This is the research. I'm still trying to do this. I cannot find copper. I finally figured out where copper is. It is not on this island. I have to go through the portal. So I've wasted a lot of time going through the portal when I didn't need to. Or looking around the island for copper when there is none here. So that's that. This is the crafting table where you can craft some things. Some things you can craft with here, which is like in your pocket crafting, if you will. And then there's crafting table crafting. Every one of these things. Oh, it's gonna make me go around to do this. Let's do that. Coal. I've only used this once. Tanner. My thing, which I have a full set of armor, as you can see here. That's why I look like, because I'm wearing this weird hood. I don't know what the point of this is. But it doesn't, I mean, it does reduce my damage by 13%. In comparison, see, 100%. So, it's not great, but it's still, damage reduction is damage reduction. So, there you go. Yeah, I think that I'm checking out the bitrate. I did reduce my bitrate. I just want to make sure it's doing everything that I expect. Okay, so of course there's your character screen and inventory and all that jazz. Now I did want to build a bag, which actually is here. Where is the bag? Is it here? There it is. Oddly enough, this is made with rope. So I need a ton of flax, which I have being built here. Let's go grab that. These farm plots you make, I built this because I thought it would grind. It was the only thing I had. Oh, see? Oh, that's another cool thing. I didn't tell her to start creating this. She was just standing by, wasn't doing anything, so she picked up, started finishing that thing, right? That's weird. I'm not actually doing anything. What did I just pick up? I'm not grinding anything. I did put flour in there. I completely forgot about that. I put wheat in there. Flour. I guess I'm not going to do any more animal trapping. I can get rid of this. I do so much killing. I need some arrows. I do need some arrows. That is actually down here. I don't have any feathers. Okay, so let's show you the husbandry part. This sheep is mine, and the goose is mine. Now, to get stuff, I need to give it some, and I happen to have that stuff. It's going to give me some feathers. I need 5 feathers for this thing to work out. So while she's eating, and you capture animals with a trap. I'm going to leave the water that's there right now. Yeah, so then we're going to go over here. Actually, we need to plant some more flax right away. We always need it. Okay, so now she's doing it by herself. I think I queued up. I like right-clicked like 5 times. I don't know if she'll do it forever or not. But I do, it does cost me stamina. So then I just go over here, do more of that. Takes 4 water per field. That's why I gathered so much. And then usually I go over here and just dump the rest in here and refine that. So if you press spacebar, you can actually, I had it set. You can do this. There you go. Shows it all on. You can put stuff on the ground, like if I wanted to, like if it, you know, the cows on the ground and whatnot. Certain things will spoil. Like I had like 50 to 100 logs just sitting here. Came back one day and they were spoiled. They turned into garbage, and the garbage has 0 use. So it does not. There is no benefit to stockpiling on the ground if you can help it. Don't really care about any of this other stuff. No. Okay. Now, oh yeah, I was trying to make ropes. Let's make some ropes. There's a fair amount of tedium. This will give me the 20 ropes I need because it'll give me 14 plus 7, so 21. You'll notice up here that I have died twice. So it appears that the death penalty is essentially you lose a little bit of your stuff. Not all of your stuff, just some of your stuff. So each one of these corpses will have stuff on it. And in fact, I have no ghost yet. That's new. I also wanted to try something else out. There's taming in the game, and I wonder, and of course I watch some videos on this, but I wonder if you can tame boars and foxes and use them as combat troops, right? So, in the name of experimentation, we'll take that out, and we'll just try to tame one. Actually, and that'll give me a free spot to get rid of some, really. I'm just going to throw this on the ground. I guess I can, I don't know, throw that on the ground. I carry this with me because when I'm going hunting and stuff, I can make berry juice and whatnot. And there is a fireplace over here somewhere I have that has a thing to grill meat. You can't just grill meat in a fire, you need a special tool. So I have various tools. You'll see this is a tool. Now this is technically a tool too. In the fire, you can see I have a frying pan there. I have another fireplace with another frying pan nearby. Okay, so that's done. And that will give us, what was I trying to do? I've already forgot. Oh yeah, back. Which I can do here. That'll give me some more inventory space. At least it's supposed to. +5. I don't know how it works. I think it's going to go down in this slot there. I did make it to the portal, But I had a giant, probably 30 different creatures after me at that point, and I died. So I have a course right at the portal. Um, there's a certain areas where there's like 10 wolves. There's bears, foxes, and wolves, and goblins. Those are and they aggro on you. Then there are geese, chickens, sheep, and cows. And there's black sheeps and white sheeps. And you can tame those. Now, I don't know if you can tame the wolves or foxes or boars or cows. Well, the cows you can. Um, boars, maybe. I'm hoping maybe I can tame them and use them as fighting companions. I don't know if that's going to work or not. I could like research it, but I don't really care that much. It does go there. Awesome. Now I have some more storage space. Okay. I was wondering if it would show up on our body, but it doesn't. Okay. So, oh yeah, and these tell me what I can have as far as creatures, right? So I can have another 3 goose. Um, she should be done with some more feathers. Where's she at? Down here. There. See? That's how you get feathers. Now the whole point of feathers is because I need to make arrows. Arrows require 5 feathers. So we're going to feed her one more time. I think I have to have fresh water for that. I do. Need fresh water. We're going to go pick up 1 and 2. We're going to pick up the linen and refarm it. Linen isn't used for anything else other than making rope. So, just do that. Make 15. Now I have to stay here to do this, but here's the interesting thing. Okay, so this is what I want to show you. I come over here, and let's say I look at this, right? And then I do something. While I'm looking at this, she automatically, while I'm looking inside this container, she starts working on something nearby. It's kind of why I put it near, because she'll start working on anything that's near enough for her to touch. Which is pretty cool. Do you know the claws? I think I have enough. No, I think I need 20 claws wow, where'd it go? Is it here? You're not gonna let me look at you're dumb. Now can I look at it? So I need 12 and 10 rope. Perfect. That'll give me a little bit more stamina. Oh, and you can, I don't know how to do that. Can I do I can do that, okay. But there's no apparent way to like drag and drop and split like you can in a lot of games. And I need a knife. Okay. I thought I had a knife on me, but oh, there it is. Rope to make a necklace. Must be a giant freaking necklace. Okay. A little bit more damage, a little bit more stamina. I can't have 2 of these, so it tells you. So I can't wear 2, but that's the only thing I make right now. I do use a spear instead of a shield. Because it does a lot more damage. And you can see here, if I go right now with the thing equipped, my damage per second is 1 here. But if I equip my spear, it's now 10, it was 8, because I just put the necklace on, right? But bow is 5.2, pickaxe 5.55, and actual axe is 5.6, and a pickaxe is 5.6. So spears is a lot more damage per second. Now the drawback is that you also take quite a bit of damage, but if you can kill things faster, I don't know. Oh yeah, there's a skill tree thing here. I'll show you that really quick. I think I'm level 4 right now. Originally, I wasn't leveling up stamina because I was never having a problem, but I actually started having problems with stamina. When you're doing a lot of harvesting stuff, you're just constantly out of stamina, so it's irritating. And then, of course, some of these skills are actually actionable. This one and this one. These are just stat stuff. They only last for like 4 seconds here and 3 seconds here. I mean, 200 armor is a lot, but 4 seconds isn't very long. All right. See, she's just automatically working on that thing as I walk by and wait. Building stuff is actually kind of cool. I'll just show you this. I'm not gonna can actually build it, but you get a grid and you put stuff down. And so I have like all the stuff plus these fences, and this is a gate. Later on, you can of course build more stuff, better gates, palisade gates, wooden walls. Assuming there's gonna be a stone wall at some point. Let's see here. It's called a decoration, which is kind of weird because it's a gate, but whatever. Brick wall, wooden roof. So, but I don't have. So what I'm missing here is. Oh, see, now we're being attacked right there. The reason I have gates there isn't so much for me, but because I have creatures inside my area, so I have a gate here on the map here and there to kind of just secure my area. Because they will come and attack your tamed animals. I think I've covered just about everything. Oh, if you need dirt, this is clay, dirt, sand, rocks over there, shit. Garbage. These are rocks, by the way, just in case you want to know. These are rocks that eventually, I think rocks or sticks, something. But if you leave stuff out long enough, certain stuff degrades faster than others. But everything, including the logs, will eventually turn into garbage. So stockpiling isn't really out in the world, doesn't work so much. Build baskets for everything, basically. Oh yeah, I need to get my feathers. Did I feed her? Oh no, because I needed water. There. I'm not taking them all out because I only need one. And that way I don't have to store it anywhere. Because if you put it on the ground, it will disappear, turn into garbage. There we go. I don't really need the arrows. The other thing I can make here is a sling and just make rocks out of this. I don't really know how much damage these do. Does it tell me? 4 damage versus 6 damage, but these arrows are just hard to make. It doesn't really tell me what the range is. And I can kind of make these on the fly if I need to for ammo. But almost everything tries to melee you. I don't know. I do want to try the weapon out, so I think I'm going to make it anyways. We need to grab the knife. Where did I put the knife? There it is. Put that back in my hotbar. So we're going to make the sling. We're going to give that a shot, which means I'm going to move this over here. That'll be our sling, and then we need some cobblestones for some ammo, which is just rocks. Which, luckily, there are lots and lots of rocks. They start off as giant rocks, and I've broken these down, so I have them right now. So now, I can just create tons of rocks. So now I'm crafting something in my pocket. If I walk and stop, she'll do some more crafting. It's great. It's a really high quality thing they did there, and I really like it. Oh, my feathers are done. This allowed me. Did I actually collect it from that far away? Huh, how about that? You can queue things up, by the way, so we're gonna queue some arrows up. Do we have food for our trip? So what we're gonna do, I don't like to go there in the nighttime, but man, this takes. I don't. There's no indication that monsters or wolves or anything else exists more at night than they do the daytime. It's just easier to see stuff in the day, of course. So I've never actually made this because apparently it doesn't seem to matter. So we have food, we have a little bit of meat. We could use some more, but obviously meat takes hunting, and I did want to try this thing out too. We're gonna put this on our ammo for now, and yeah, I'm gonna swap that with this. If I do that, perfect. It does work. Okay. We're gonna do a little experimentation and see if I can capture myself a fox. I think because they're the easiest to deal with right now. Perfect. Now he will attack me. Nope, I can't do it. Okay. Well, now I know. See, I could already have this thing dead. It already would have been dead. So range combat, I don't know. By the time you can throw rocks at them, they're already on you. It's kind of dumb. So we're gonna start heading over to work our way basically through this horde of frickin' wolves that keep causing me so many issues. There are no torches. I'm really, really surprised, but there is no such thing as a torch in this game. I actually want to get meat off these guys. That is a piggy. Can I capture you? Nope. Oh, I still tried to... Okay. Well, experimentation done. Okay, I got some meat. These are rocks. You can break these down, just turn them into stone. I thought for a long time that you could get copper, because these are the only rocks and mineable things on this entire island. It turns out that the copper versions of those exist in another world, so you have to go take a portal to get there. There are some goblins. Goblins don't always aggro you, but animals will. Unfortunately, I'm actually taking some damage here, so. I use my abilities, by the way. That's actually one of the reasons I have so many sticks. This is because I've killed so many of them. So I've already taken quite a bit of damage. You do heal over time, see? Per point 13. So you need to carry meat because right now it's the only thing I can make that gives me health specifically. This will give me stamina, and then I can make juice that will give me stamina, health, and attack bonuses for 5 seconds or something. So there's that. But I need apples. And apples are pretty rare, so I'm going to turn this on just in case I happen to walk by any apples, I'll know it. Anyways, I will probably load this up as a review, just because, I mean, it was an early access game, actually. Yeah, I think it is. And I originally intended to do that, but because I've had such weird issues with the internet lately, I didn't want to deal with the internet, basically. But I do believe I have that figured out, so. There does appear to be AoE damage with this. I'm not 100% certain, but I've seen some indications there's AoE. So we just went around the mountain. So we went around the edge of the mountain, and I'm heading into pretty dangerous territory. I'm already pretty freaking hurt, right? Not trying to attack the fence. Jesus Christ. The fences make me misclick a lot. It's irritating. See, this thing kind of sucks. The arrow, if I swap it with a bow really quick and shoot, it's super fast. Relatively speaking. I don't have to wind it up. I just pull it and shoot, and I can shoot them while they're running away. Okay. So we have a fire up here. I happen to know we do because I built it. Is it still there? Oh no, it went away. There's my frying pan. Alright. Okay, so we need to make another fire, which means I need ember, which means I need to do this and craft one. But you see my problem. I'm already at a third of my health, and it just takes a lot, even with full armor. The best armor I can possibly make. And there's two versions, light and full. And I'm using the full, which gives me more health and stamina. If you do the light, it gives you stamina health, but less health if you would if we use this particular set. So now we'll build this, and I'll just show you what that's all about, since we're here. But yeah, it's kind of it's a giant pain in the butt. I don't know how to get past this. Grab the frying pan because we need that. So I can just... why doesn't it realize that I have meat? Oh, I need the pan. There we go. 10 health in 10 seconds. 15 health in 20 seconds. So the funny thing is, baked potato actually gives you more health per second. 1 per second. 20, 15 seconds. So using bread and making bread and doing the farming is probably better, because this is 1 point something in a second. Just that meat is easier to get. But I might have to actually change how I approach this. Of course, I can walk around and grab some potatoes. There are potatoes around here, so I think we're going to do that. I just want some potatoes. Give me some potatoes. Oh, they're attacking my fireplace? Seriously? That's funny. I don't think my fireplace has ever been attacked before. I've never seen that. Alright. And I don't know if these guys keep spawning. I don't know what's going on with that. There's some indication that I can wipe out an area. In fact, when you look at sleeping bag, it seems to indicate you can respawn an area by using your sleeping bag, which would indicate that you can, kill everything. But we're gonna look for some potatoes. This is so annoying. There's a potato. Sometimes they'll run away, and that's kind of why I got the arrow, or the bow and arrow, is to shoot, get that last shot in as they run away, because they can run faster than you. Just end up chasing them across the map, which is kind of dumb. It says there's a way to sprint, and I have no idea how to do that. Actually, let's see if we can figure that out. Disarm? Oh, it must be disarm me. Yeah, I don't see a way to actually sprint but there's something in the game that implies that you can. I haven't figured that one out yet. Okay, so we got a little bit of potatoes. I'm going to go back here and make some potatoes. That'll give me 30 health, basically. I think this is the way to go. Just make a crap ton of flatbread. Got a frying pan. Good. I'm also not sure if you can actually... Can I do that now? If you can use food while fighting. Eating food does have a cooldown. You'll see a little timer pops up here. I'll show you that right now. See? But the trick is if I add berries and potatoes, I can eat a berry and then eat a potato because, how do I explain this? The berries have a cooldown of themselves, so 10 seconds, but eating only takes like 4 seconds. So you could eat 3 different things, basically, in those 10 seconds and be fine. Nope, we're going to go like that. All right. We'll continue on our little journey here. I can't really use the bow right now because, I mean, I can swap it out. There's not a fast way to do that. Goblins won't always attack you. Even if you bump into them, they won't attack you sometimes. And then one across the map will. It's really kind of random. They do like to fight each other, though. There. Now wait it. See, 10 seconds, but... Or 4 seconds, whatever it was. See? Didn't attack me. I don't know if that's just bad programming on their part or fucking hate wars. Meat pelt. Or then he's clear across the map, and this dude right here doesn't attack me. I do not know the rhyme or reason between these. I can't go here because he technically blocks all this. Which means they can't come here either. Whatever that's worth. He didn't attack me, but he might have. So it was easier for me to attack him first. So basically I just keep eating, I guess. You know, I don't know what else to do. I am coming up on the area right now with tons of wolves, and every time I've done this, oh, in fact, there's one of my bodies. We're gonna see if I can get it some meat. Oh, using your skills takes stamina, by the way. So sometimes it's not wise to actually use the skill, because stamina takes forever to get back up. Fried meat. How about that? Really, guys? Really? Fine. Alright. So you're already down a huge amount of health. I feel like I should just make another campfire here. Kind of like make little stages of campfires around. This is what I was trying to show you. This has okay, watch. I'll have a cooldown of eating here, but the meat will have its own cooldown, and you'll see that. Like I can't even though I could eat again right now, I can't put another meat down there. But I could put a vegetable or fruit. There are no vegetables. Nobody likes vegetables. Build a campfire, and there we go. Really, dude? Really? And I'm level 5. Alright. So now we can do some, except we don't have a frickin' pan. Hang on a sec. We can fix that. So because we have our hoe right here, we're going to get some clay and we'll make a pan out of some clay on the fly. Can't remember how much we need, so we'll just dig up a bunch. Actually, how many do I need? Really, dude? Nope, nope. I wasn't trying to dig there. Um, 5. Perfect. And potato. So I hear a bunch of wolves, by the way. They're around here. I've been killed many times by them. Okay. While us doing that. So the accuracy, I don't know. The bow just doesn't, none of the range stuff seems worth it. Unless you're trying to kite, but I don't know. Temporarily, I mean that's a, if I'm trying to get away, maybe 20%. I haven't run anything poisonous yet. Let's do this. Do one of those. One of those. Just so we can get away. Because you can run, but they almost always keep up with you. Eventually they might stop. But if we get farther away, maybe that happens faster. I don't actually know. Now, you don't actually have to stay here for your meats. Well, actually I do. If I walk away, it's not going to cook the meat. It will once the potato's gone, but... Or not. There it goes. Jesus. Alright. So now we want to start going up this direction. Once I get into these trees is where I keep having problems. There's a wolf right there. Right? Can I shoot him maybe? Without, get a couple shots in? Well, I can kill a wolf, the problem. The problem is they run in giant groups. So AoE does not seem to be a thing. Whatever that's worth. Guess I don't need claws anymore. Unless I want to make a shield to fight with. Bear. I can beat a bear. I just don't want to fight him when I'm having to fight with anything else. Wolf. Usually they run in packs, giant packs. I'm not kidding. I had well over 10 of them at one point. I don't think I need the claws anymore. I can't go that way. Is he gonna still chase me? He's still gonna chase me. Really, dude? You could have stayed alive. So I'm actually getting a lot farther than I thought I was at this point. The wolves usually just screwed me up so bad. If he ran away and I just swatted my bow, I wouldn't have to re-click again, by the way. It would just shoot him and chase him and shoot him. Wolves. Alright, this is what I was talking about, guys. And there's not a lot I can do. That wolf actually ran away. I don't think I've seen a wolf run away before. Okay, so now we're at a point where we are in danger. So I can craft one of these so I can make another campfire here. We're very close to the portal and my first body. Not sure if I'll make it, but now do this, build that, and we're good. Didn't even finish building it yet. Like, calm the fuck down. Anybody else? Now, berry, so I'm clear. Oh, that's my last berry, so I suppose it doesn't matter. I don't have any clay. That's why I can't cook any of this meat. See the point where I'm at right now? Like, I'm in peril. Oh, I missed. He'll come back. So now we're just basically waiting to heal because there's no food around here. I don't want to move. There's a whole bunch of wolves and crap up there. I mean, one-on-one, maybe two at a time, I'd be okay. But if I try to do more than that, I'm screwed. I have no food on me. Tons of skin, yay. I could make a farm. Except I need water for that. And there's no rivers. Fucking bear. No, no, not that weapon, Jesus. There's a high likelihood I'm going to die. We're going to go back to the other fireplace because I don't have a pan. I should have took the pan with me. Didn't think about it. So now we got to kind of do this crap. Go back to the other fireplace. Make some food and come back. Ah. I mean, they don't pose a giant threat, but when you're this low of health, two of them would probably kill me. On a good note, I have some food. wish there was a so you could change your tools. Like I go to my crafting toolbar and then my combat toolbar. Here's the stats, by the way, for meat. Actually, once I show you here, oh, here it is. So 15. There is no stamina gain. Now, I don't know if you actually come back to this world. Once you go through the portal, is there any reason to ever come back here? I don't know the answer to that. Because I haven't been to the other planet. There is some oddness going on in the world that I'm not completely aware of. Alright, super awesome. Already wasting my food. Actually, nope, I do want to go that way. But the details, you can move your camera. I just typically don't. Helps me maintain my orientation. Know where I am in the world. I forgot to pick up my pan again. That's so annoying. Claws are pointless. I already have a ton of them. And wow. There we go. Okay, we're getting there. So frustrating. I'm out of food. There is no food in this area that I've seen, at least. Like, there's no potatoes, no berries, no apples, no wheat, no nothing. There's trees, rocks, and sticks. And lots of animals, which I guess is meat, sort of. Blues will always attack you. Ah, shit. Two of them at the same time, including a bear. Pop both my skills at the same time. There's the portals, so we're really close. It's very, very hard to get past that. And there's a freaking wolf. See, now he's only doing 1 damage to me when I use that skill. I mean, it makes a huge difference. So right now, I can't trigger it, but it adds another 200. So if 15 takes, it's like, I don't know, it's almost like bulletproof. I'll have to trigger it and actually have my window up just to see what the difference is. I'm super hurt already. There's an apple. Yeah, like I'm hurt. I don't even want to go back there because I'm afraid of what might be there. There's an apple, though. An apple will give you a little bit and some attack speed. Gonna make it the rest of the way. It's right through here. Luckily, your weapons don't take damage. Okay, we made it. Now, nope, hang on a sec. Wanted to see what that does. Yeah, so damage taken 32%. With that buff up, my damage mitigation goes way up, but only lasts for uh, 3 seconds, which isn't very long. It's actually kind of almost pointless. But there it is. I don't know what these do. Do we eat these things? I have no idea. Force of... I'm assuming I probably knew. Do I keep that? I've never had a pouch before. I guess we're going to keep that. Seeds, resource. Do you eat these things? Doesn't look like it. Magic blueberry. I do believe there's I don't know. I can't craft anything with any of it that I can see. So these are portals of different areas, right? So this is like a really important thing. Last time I came here, I was being attacked like 20 wolves. I just spammed through the messages, so I never actually read this. I have any idea how this works. Oh, hey, Targa, welcome to the channel, bud. Thanks for stopping by. I didn't even know there was a 1, so we aren't far apart in that. It's rare to meet a traveler here nowadays. I've been wondering here for years. Also, I keep trying to recall why I'm here. Do you know what this place is? It is an island of the ancients. They built these gates and an altar at the center several millennia ago. Legends say that they traveled to other worlds from this place. It seems to me that I am not from this world too. Is the altar still working? Yes, it can do a lot. It can still do a lot, but it needs the stone. What stone? The ancients could open the gates with the help of the stone, which is called the force of nature, which is what I got. Shit, did you really just do that? Force of nature shard. Okay. I could do this all over again. Insert the force. One of the shards of nature. You need to put it into the altar. With each added shard, the altar regains some of the lost power. All right. There's a wolf. Awesome. So our first portal is now open. There is zero reason to stay here because I can't advance in the game. I can't build anything new. I don't have any new recipes. I don't have any copper. And I'm told that it's only through the portal. I hate my life so much. I do not know how to use this gate. Step through it? Seems kind of obvious to me. You cannot pass through the gates without magic skills. I can teach you these skills and also help you with several tests surrounding your base. It certainly beats hundreds of years of loneliness. You can call upon me wherever you are, and I can bring you back to where you first appeared in this world. Perfect. Teleport me. Got it. Thank you. I'm going to take a look around here. I do not want to take a look around here. Let's go this way. Okay, so is he's building my stuff. Or no, he's not building. He is he's operating things for me. Oh, that's neat. Okay. Neato. You can have him do stuff. Oh yeah, my pan for the meat. Right. Start always carrying my cooking utensils with me. That is not what I meant to do. In order to pass through the gates, you will have to master your skills and you'll be able to build a portal. Master your skills. That's helpful. Is there anything else you want to know? Tell me, who are you? What is this place? Why are you supposed to know? Get me out of here. All right. Let's, what do we got? Teleport. Ectoplasm. Well, that's awesome. Considering, does he just shit ectoplasm over time? Is that where I get that from? Is he gonna tell me? I see. I can't even. Dumb. New seedbed. I guess we might as well do some of that. Let's grab some water. We need 8 water. What do you mean a nice noob box? Oh, you mean my my little camp I got? My noob box. It's awesome. Okay, so evidently I can plant 5 of these, and these I can only plant 4, but here I appear to be able to do 5. I only have 1 seed, so I guess it's pointless to do that until I have more seeds. I need more water. Is that what you're calling my new box? My little setup here? Now, since we discovered that flatbread actually has the most health per second gain, I do think we are ectoplasm. Milk. I need a cow and ash. Okay. You can make ectoplasm and a mortar. Okay. Which means there's the ash. Is the mortar here? He's not calling this the mortar, is he? No. I can't discover anything because I don't have copper. Where's the mortar? It says I have to have a mortar, so I can't even make ash. Oh, well, I guess we do need the claws. Okay. Okay, never mind. We can do it here. Clay mortar. There it is. Okay. I want to talk to him really quick and see if I guess craft we want to be first. Repair mine, yeah. Interesting. We need some clay, which I have over here. Learn how to use portals. Teleport me to where? I did set a job. I should make some more baskets. So let's go back to that again. It's funny because I could swear I did this. Set a job. where does it take me? It took me right back where I was. That's kind of neat. Okay, that's useful. Set a job. I thought I already did this. Select a job in the window that opens. Selected. Can I just press 1 then? No. 2, 3. Nope. I have to do it here. This is just to do order. No job right now. Okay. That's fine. I guess, just might as well do that. Get some wheat. Okay. Super weird. That was convoluted to get that done. But now we're done. Okay. Place a construction teleport, which means we teleport, which means we need this, which means we need stone and ectoplasm. Ectoplasm, we need the magical blueberries, which is a weird thing to need. Magical blueberries. We need more water again. So I'll do that. Ectoplasm. Actually, how do I use the pick this up? Do I just make no here? So I need the tool there. It gives me ash. Ectoplasm needs ash. Okay. I don't know how ash is made from bone, but sure, whatever. So look how slow it goes. Now if we both do it, it goes faster. Or is it just me? Or is he... Huh, I wonder. I'm not sure he's actually helping me be faster or not. Okay, so water's done. Can I put the water back in here? No. I found if you put the water on the ground, it'll destroy and like turn into garbage like in 2 days or something. Guess we could plant some more wheat. No, we can't. Because I destroyed all my wheat seeds. Good job. Do I need? Nope, I don't. Alright. So there's no way to cancel a job, evidently, which is kind of weird. Okay, so now I need milk. Are you kidding me? Fine. You go do that, and I'll go build the stupid cow shed. 5 wood. Alright, let's go get 5 wood. I cannot believe they don't have a torch in this game. It's the weirdest thing. You think they would have a torch? Like critical gameplay. Torch. And we need to make some ropes. I don't remember why I need the rope. Why do I need the rope? For the milk. Or for the barn, that's right. Barn, cowshed, build. Alright, so we're going to put this... Let's chop this down. Right, I do need to. You saw a wheat plant or a wheat? Because you're right, I do need to reseed that. Actually need the seeds. I wouldn't throw all my seeds away because I was never... Oh, no, because I'm making them into... Ah, that's dumb. Right. One wheat grain. Let's get 4 just so we can make a complete plot if we need to. I'm having inventory problems. Are you kidding me? Duck, duck, goose. Oh, there's my cow. Let's put that in the... Oh, I didn't build it yet. Hang on a second. I got distracted by wheat. I won't be able to bring him anywhere. I think I can still bring him, but I don't know. Do they just untame? I don't really know how that works. We'll go build this stupid thing first. This right here. Got enough. We're good. All right, there we go. Really? Oh, he teleported over here. Look at him go. All right. So while he's doing that, we can go get some more wheat and go get the cow. That is not what I was trying to do. Potato. I know YouTube doesn't render darkness very well, so I do hope it's okay. Linen, grape, fox. Oh, there's the cow. Okay, perfect. I think he'll get trapped. Wow, I guess he's not going to get trapped. Let's make sure we got our trap equipped. So, did I lose him? The cows are the... I did lose him. Where'd he go? Really? A cow got away from me? Are you kidding me? There he is. Did I get him? No. He has to literally be facing you. That's... So, I've never been particularly excited about the way the trap mechanic works. So basically, I always get them to a corner and just kind of make them turn around and face me. Once I do that, we're good. Except now I can't see. Oh, nope, nope, no you don't. Frickin' cow. Swear to God. Straw. Huh. I always thought this was the wheat, but it's not really, it's just straw. Even though it has the picture of the grains on it. Oh, no! He moved and I hit a tree anyway, so now I'm out of traps. Stupid game. Gotta get a cow just to progress through the game. I see you. I have a back door over right here. Yeah. But yeah, they even though this game's still development, it's at least I think it's still in development, isn't it? Let me check really quick. Yeah, it's no, this game is out. So this isn't even early access. It's in, which would make more sense because it feels finished, right? So we want to do I have any water? I do. Let's do wheat before I forget that. Do linen. Actually, let's do potato. I'll do that, that's fine. Okay, where are we at? We got that. That was the rope I need for something. Oh, I forgot to do the blueberry seeds. One and two and three. There we go. Oh, you actually have to have filtered water for this one. Okay. Fire my meat stack? Oh. We should make some bread while we're at it. What do I need for bread? Just fine water, lots of water and flour. Okay. And then technically, some flatbread. I didn't realize that water took so long to actually do. That's kind of funny. So 1 and 2. So many things I'm trying. I need a cow still. I got the traps. I do have the traps right here. Let's go try to trap the stupid cow again. Now it's daytime. Yeah, stones actually turn into garbage after a while. This is me trying to find um, copper before I understood that there was no copper on the island. So don't waste your time trying to find copper on the first island. You just won't. It is not a thing. We're here, cow. Nope. Usually there's a cow over here. Dock. There he is. Okay. Oh, come on. Hate my life so much. Yeah, it is tiny. I mean, I have a bag that gives me 5 extra spaces. Otherwise, I'd be screwed. All right, come on, dude. You can only go one way. No? Okay. Come here. Just turn around. I won't move. I promise. Did I? Oh my god, I hate this game. Taming things is such a nightmare. They have to be facing you. You can't trap them from behind. Since we need bone for Ash. Do I just stand here while you turn around? Like, can I hide? Got it. Okay. Now we can milk it. These are the games that I play, guys. Milking cows. It's fine. It's fine. I consider it engineering of some sort. Alright, come inside. There you go. Good job. Right here. What does it take to feed you? Wheat or straw. Perfect. And refined water. Alright. That'll give us our milk. That gives us our meat. What else we got going on here? We got some more. We could do one more flatbread. I find the ranged gameplay lacking. I probably don't need any more magic stuff right now. I'm just going to leave that there. It's kind of my... So the idea I have is I always have one field of things I need or might need. I need to make like... Too bad you can't grow apples. Can you grow apples? Can I make an apple tree? No. So apples are completely random. There are apple trees, but evidently I can't grow them. Here's cane. I've just never seen cane, so... We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And wheat. And then I'm gonna go back, do all of that, and there we go. That's what I'm saying, right? It's an engineering, I don't know, it's a building game of some sort. Yeah, I stopped playing X4. It's on my list. X4 has a problem when it comes to content creation viability. And that is there is a lot of time where you don't do anything. A lot of travel time. And it's hard to make content where you're just sitting there traveling all the time. Nobody wants to watch people travel. When I've watched the game, you know, other people play it, it's usually something I'm watching in the background. It's kind of like noise in the background. Do that a lot with various things. Okay, we got our freaking. Can I make some stupid? What I need milk for? I don't remember what I need milk for. What do I need milk for? Ectoplasm. We can make ectoplasm. I'm so excited. There we go. Ectoplasm, guys. Let's make some more cow stuff, which means we need another water. Not you. Fine, just there. Feed. I have been thinking about getting into Satisfactory. I had Satisfactory when it was on Epic. In fact, it was the only game I was willing to go use the Epic Store for. I really wanted to play it back when it first came out on Epic. It was great. They're shitting all over my field, but I can't actually do anything about that. I'm assuming I can make that in some sort of fertilizer, but I don't know. So, it was a great game, but I think only Tier 4 stuff was available at that point. No oil, no, like, I think Trains was available, or partially, I don't remember. But now there's a ton of stuff in that game, and I've thought about picking it up again, especially since it's on Steam. I mean, it's my typical engineering thing that I like to do. But I'm trying not to get anything too deep. On the 17th of June, Starbase comes out, and I've been waiting for that game since 2019. It was supposed to come out in November 2019, but it's been pushed again. So June 17th, Starbase comes out. I'm also in the Alpha 1 of Ashes of Creation. And then on June 1st, let me look at my list really quick. June 1st is Going Medieval. I don't know if I'm going to play it or not. I did do a video. There was a kind of like a demo version of it out. It actually looked like an interesting game. I don't know if I'll play it, though, to be honest. Tainted Grail Conquest came out of early access on the 27th. Celeste Crown of the Magister also came out of early access on the 27th. So I might look at those. But all in all, I'm waiting for June 17th. That's my big thing. Um, so I'm trying not to get anything too deep. Yeah, so I've done that too, where I watch ships. I've done that too, especially during wars because there's so much traffic coming in and out. Um, and I find that my ships do better if I'm not flying them, so more seems to get done. All right, so this teleport needs 3 ectoplasm, which means I need to feed this stupid cow 3 times. Feed again. Nope, I need water. My bad. Water. Cow. Ectoplasm. Such a weird thing to make. I'm making ectoplasm. So Space Engineers, I played. It is my most played game. If you look in my Steam account, it's like 500 hours, something like that. Space Engineers was awesome. Love Space Engineers, but it's old now, and I've played it to death, and it's hard for me to go back to it. And the last time I tried to go back to it, even though I got brand new hardware for my computer stuff, new video card, brand new motherboard, I swapped from Intel to AMD, new CPU, new DDR4 memory, the whole deal, right? The game actually performed worse, just super laggy. I don't know why, but that was frustrating. Um, like, when you spawn in, you're in a drop ship and you're going down to the planet's surface. Um, it would I'd end up cratering into the mountain somewhere. Super annoying. And there we go. This will be our last ectoplasm that we need, and now we can make the teleporter. So Empyrean, I also played. Let me see here. How many hours I put into Empyrean? Empyrean. I haven't played it since 2018, but I've got 65 hours in it. Another great game. I believe, is this still in early access? No, it's out of early access. In fact, it looks like I left early access a while ago, but I did play that for a lot. A great game. It would be funner if you play with other people, I believe, just like Space Engineers. And that was the problem too with Space Engineers, is generally I like to play games with other people, and I did not find myself playing with people very often. Yeah, I didn't get very far into X4, the new one. I mean, I did originally, but then I started over with the new expansion that just came out. I don't know why I got so much water. Didn't need that much water. It's fine. We're gonna make wheat and wheat. We're gonna do this, and you're gonna go craft. You're gonna give me your stuff. And then I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna craft all that. You're gonna give me this, and we're done. All right. So yeah, I didn't get very far into. Actually, I'm having a hard time remember what the last expansion even was. It wasn't the split one. Oh, this is the new Terran one. So the problem I have with the Terran one is that I don't like I played the sub race of the Terran. So you got this faction that's kind of the something explorers, the Terran explorers, whatever they're called. I can't remember. And the PIO. I think they're called the PIO. And they're kind of a split off of the Terran faction. They kind of went off to do the thing, and now they're their own separate human society. The problem is their tech sucks a lot. They're when you build ships with the PIO, they have very few weapon choices, mod choices. They don't have all the ships. Like starting off this PIO, generally speaking, if I'm going to join a faction, I want to be loyal to that faction. I want to use their ships. I want to, be a xenophobe basically, and um, their tech sucks. So it just does, and they don't expand. They don't seem to have any ambitions to expand anywhere. They're never at war unless they're being invaded. Um, so the Terran faction has all the fun tools and fun toys, and some of their ships will look really nice too. Some of them don't, but they have a lot of asymmetric ships. I've never been a fan of asymmetric ships, but they look nice. Um, I still prefer split ships overall. Um, there's something very aggressive about split designs. Yeah, something conflict. I can't remember. I think it's called Terran conflict. Let me check really quick. Terran, yeah, X3 Terran conflict. I haven't played since 2013. I have 356 hours in it. Loved the game. Absolutely loved it. An amazing game. Obviously, 356 hours in it. But if I'm just playing for myself, it's a great game. But if I'm trying to stream it, then it doesn't work out so well. And that is largely the problem I have, is that right now, while I'm doing what I'm doing, are you kidding me? Did I not have... Okay, fine. Some clay. Give me some clay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I need 10 stone. And all the stone turned into garbage. That's the funniest thing ever. How did stone turn into garbage? Which means now, yeah, you don't want to harvest all your stone on your map, or you're getting into a situation where you don't have any stone, because it will degrade into garbage. I don't know how it's possible, but it does. Luckily, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. I don't like the split race, the lizard people, but I love their ships. They're that deep, weird. It's a red, but it's like a burnt red. I don't really know what to call it, but it's a beautiful color, and they just look super aggressive. I really like it. All right, we got our teleport. Let's see, where do we want to put it? Guess we can just get rid of this, and then, well, it's gonna make me pick all this crap up, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So we're just gonna put it there. All right, we have our teleport. I do want to make a basket really quick. We're going to put in our basket down just because I want to. You, basket, go. I have too much crap. So we need bones for ash. We'll keep those. There's actual ash. Paranids, actually, I didn't like them in X3. They look like giant mushrooms, but their color scheme is really nice, and they look regal in a way with their color and the gold trim. Actually, I think it was the X3 ships were the good Paranid. I think it's X4. Maybe it was Rebirth. One of them had. I didn't like the Paranid ship. They got changed. But the Paranid ships, one of the ships, actually, it's what I play. The primary ship that I fly right now or did when I was playing a minute ago, is a modified version of one of their scout ships, and it is a beautiful piece of work with the kind of a semi-gloss purple with gold inlay and a whole bunch of tech crap on it because it's a modified scout ship. It's actually really nice. Put those there. I guess that will do for now. Okay. All right, guys, we have our thing. What's it want me to do? It wants me to use it, or learn how to use it. Use the tilde. All right, there we go. Force of nature alter. And we're all dead. No? All right, at least we don't have to go here again. So now can I go through here? Again, we have hit the new section, so we have just made a major progression of the game. This looks very deserty, which means everything I have is now changing. But it also means that we should have copper. Is this copper? It's something. This is not normal stone. I can't tell if it's copper or iron, but let's go ahead and mine it. Now, curious if the ghost... It is copper. We have a copper, guys. Finally. So we got copper, copper, copper. Baskets, your trash. I did. I already did put a whole bunch of stuff in the basket. Not all of it, but... Have you looked at Starbase, by the way? If you like space engineers, I think you would really, really enjoy Starbase. And if you've watched my other series, I did a playthrough of Stationeers. Stationeers is a hardcore engineering game with gases and pressures and you know, actual survival with oxygen and, you know, cleaning your air so you don't have too much carbon dioxide, all that crap, right? Starbase is kind of a combination of space engineers and stationers. Space engineers, stationers, yeah. Where there is cabling for electricity, data cables, there are pipes for gases and fuels, there are programming language based off Lua. There is this, they have this new technology they're using, I can't remember what they call it, but basically, let's say you have a sheet of metal and you shoot with a shotgun. Well, the pellets of the shotgun will leave a different thing in individual holes in the plate versus another weapon will make a whole bigger hole, or different materials will react differently to different types of weapons. Some materials will shatter, some will just dent. Yeah, I don't get a lot of people that chat all the time. I'm sorry about that, Targa. So I just have it on the normal latency, which delays the chat a little bit. If people were more often in my streams that chatted, like a lot of people watch, but they don't actually talk, which is disappointing. But if I'm playing a game where I have a lot of people that seem to pop in and want to chat, then I usually will do it on low latency, whatever they call it, which makes it basically the chat real time. And it isn't so much that the chat is lagging, it's that the game is actually not not streaming in real time, it's hard to explain. So I think it's about a 5 to 15-second delay, somewhere around there. I'm out of stamina, and I don't have any food. That does stamina. Health. That does, but I don't want to waste my one apple. Um, let's do a quick little scout around here, see if any of this stuff is usable. Oh wait, we have a mission too. Investigate metallurgy and new knowledge. Yep. So now the game is completely changed. I mean, this is a whole new stuff to discover. Evidently, this planet has no food. That's awesome. And giant birds. Great. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, they have feathers. I guess we just found a new source of feathers. Oh, jeez. Alright, we're going to have to eat the apple. Like I said, I can't even use my buffs because they use stamina. I just want to find some food so I don't have to go back home necessarily to... Alright, guess we're going back home. Oh my god, that quill thing just shot at me. Which means maybe that's why we need our... Oh yeah, look at him go. Good shot. 3. Give me this, give me that. Am I even aiming at it? Come on, you can do better than that. That thing hits hard. Holy cow, it hits hard. Alright. Alright, don't fight them ranged. A quill. Alright, we're gonna go back home. Now, I believe I can just summon him. No. I can talk to him. Get me out of here, and he'll take me back home. I believe how this works. Am I right? Yeah, I am. Awesome. Okay, so now we're safe. It wasn't that we were. It was a stamina problem. I need a stamina supply that is better. Okay. Fortunately, the only thing I can do for stamina really is berries. Because apples, I don't have another supply of or like fruit to make into like you can combine apples and berries to make this juice. Problem is you can't grow apples. What does my mission want? My mission wanted me to do metallurgy. That's right. Is it gonna make? Oh wow. Must have placed something a little bit too close. That's fine. But anyways, yeah, Starbase. You can make ships. It has there's an asteroid belt around this particular planet. There are multiple planets now, and not only that, but there's a new tech in the game where you can fly from space down to planets and moons and build on the planets and moons. In the early days, there wasn't that. It was just a big, giant asteroid field. The asteroid field itself has so many asteroids on it that they believe it would take all of humanity 1,000 years to mine in real time, like in game. Like so, like the asteroid field is never going to run out, basically. Okay, so now we can do blacksmith. I need bar. Which means it's going to want me to build stuff. What do you want? You can do copper, which we need to do, actually. Because we need to make fine copper ore, which I believe is used... Well, before I do that and break something, let's check out what else we got. Clay crucible, which I need for the... Obviously, to pour into molds. We don't have anything here. We don't have anything. Yeah, we do blast furnace. Okay, we're obviously going to need this. But this is really cool. Once we start getting copper, some of our stuff we can start upgrading. I need iron though. Not everything can upgrade, but some things can. Chicken coop, for instance, needs iron nails, but so really, new knowledge. Carpentry. Oh, I gotta do this again. So what we need to do now is build a blast furnace, which is 30 stone. $19. Yeah, I like to engineer stuff. The way they have the shipbuilding mechanics set up, like there's a blueprint system. You can sell your blueprints, for instance, to other players. In the early game, they have this job system as a way to make money. And basically, there's like some set space stations that will have you deconstruct ships, for instance, and put the parts into recycle. Um, or they'll have you build things like guns or seats, simple stuff. The game kind of uses the job system both to teach you how to do stuff and to make your initial money before you start building your own ship. I'm having a major stamina problem. We need some sort of liquid. I need grapes. Maybe I should plant some grapes, I guess. I used to carry tons of grapes around, but I found that it would be quite useless. And now I need them. Go figure. Grapes. Yep, we can get those grapes. So I think what I'll do is start planting grapes again, so we can solve the stamina problem I have. So I need at least 4 of these. That's 2. Three. There's a cow. And 4. We'll go plant those really quick. I think it closed automatically behind me. It hadn't done that before. I'm curious if it does that. Okay, we need 4 ocean water. 6. What is it with you guys in the ocean? You're always in the ocean. Let's get some dirt. Let's make some new bed. At least one new bed just for. How many do I need? 15. Yes. Any good game needs a good supply and demand. The best economy I've ever seen in a game is actually EVE Online. I mean, it's not 100% player controlled, but I'd say like 90%. Because the major factions actually supply stuff at set prices, which controls certain things, like the minimum prices and stuff. But there's certain things, like certain Tech 1 ships and books and some odds and ends, right? I might as well get that one. All right. Let's go make a seed bed. Give me that. It's weird that you can use seawater to water your farms. Do you think that would be a bad thing to do? So I need 8 more seawater. Why am I trying to dig water? 1, 2, 3. Not enough stamina. God, stamina's kicking my ass. And there we go. All right, come on. Go. 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 All right. Yeah, how much dirt do I have still? 4. Make another seed bed. I have played Eve off and on. This is really hurting me, this stamina problem. And that doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. That's strictly health. Fine iron. I need 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I played Eve, I think 3 times on and off over the years. I mean, that thing's been out since 2003, I believe. Very old game. I remember the days when it first came out where there's this one really neat faction, the Gallatin, I don't remember what they're called. I think it starts with a G. They used to have these super curvy ships. Their starting ship looked like a lump of clay. It was really bad, but now it looks nice. It's not a bad ship. So I got cotton up. Linen. I guess I can grow some linen, except I don't have any linen seeds. What do I do with my linen seeds? At least I might put them in there. I did. Just in case I need it for rope. Let's go do that really quick. I need more seawater. My big problem with EVE Online is that it became a job. I used to wake up in the morning and about 30 minutes before work, or before I would normally get up for work, get online, move my stuff from, because I used to do a lot of planetary stuff, move my stuff from the planets to the station, I forgot what it's called. It was like an import-export station. Well, the planet, then I would go to work, then I come back and right away log in and spend another half hour just moving stuff from the planets to one of our, because I was in Nullsec at the time, and I spent an hour and a half just managing my stuff to make money before I was actually doing any gameplay necessarily. And then we spent another hour planning and going to do an attack. I used to fly stealth bombers and stuff. And then I also had a hurricane. It was just a lot of time you had to sink into the game to be, yeah, the Galente. The Frenchies. Why do you call them? Why do you call them the Frenchies? I mean, it's not necessarily wrong. I'm just curious why. I'm gonna need some water. The Amar had the most beautiful ships. Love the Amar ships. Those golden regal ships. Yeah, they're super nice. No doubt about it. So I actually ran a corp in Wormhole Space. Had a corp that actually we had a PO, I think it's called a POS, POC, POT, something like that. It was a station that was a player-owned station, a POS, right? But it wasn't a station; it was a tower. I don't know. I don't remember what they're called anymore. But it was a really tall structure. And we had one of those in Wormhole Space, and our entire industry is built around getting Tech 3 stuff and making Tech 3 parts. Okay, so there's our grapes that we need so really, really bad for stamina. Okay, so we were trying to get... I completely forgot what the hell I was doing. This thing. More stone. Which is over here. I think it's 30, right? Perfect, 30. 15 clay, 15 sand. Yeah. So we had towers. We did some manufacturing. We never got attacked. I never had to deal with that, oddly enough, back then. And I flew a probe, and this is the very first iteration of scanning in the game to scan down wormholes points, and back then all of the other things you could do with scanning didn't exist really, and it was kind of a wonky system, but I became really good and effective at actually making scanning down points. So, and that was another thing. It became a job. It was my task every single day to go and scan down wormhole space and find our exit paths. Because I think it was every 24 hours or 48 hours, and some other odds and ends. There was permanent paths in wormhole space, and then there were wormhole paths that changed. And then there's system levels, if I remember correctly, that would link to other system levels, but then the points would change. Your inner and your exits would change, and so you had to scan down and see if you get to K space. You had to find your path to K space, and then you had to figure out where it goes, and all that had to be documented. You had to make bookmarks, and you had to make sure everybody had access to those bookmarks, and it was just a giant freaking pain in the butt. It really was, but it was just too much of a job. Which is kind of funny because Ashes of Creation, which I bought my way into the Alpha 1, from what I gather, it might be a job too, just because of the way the game works with making money and leveling up nodes and other odds and ends. I kind of regret spending that money on that, to be honest. I mean, it was expensive for me to buy my way into Alpha 1. Really expensive. So, um, it was a giant joke. That I don't know. I got to be fair. The alpha, like we can talk about it now. The NDA got lifted, but I can't show you pictures of it yet. That's still restricted, or video. But there was a point where I had managed to exploit a bug in the game, and it had flown nearly to space. In fact, they had a wall, a firewall, a wall made of fire that surrounded the area you were allowed to play in. I was able to fly over the firewall. I flew to the volcano. I got so high up in the air I could see the wonky way they made the land and stuff. But we were told that this wasn't the actual gameplay map. This is an old map they'd used to do testing on. So super super weird. Oh, I need two more. That was a thing. You know, this was Ashes of Creation. Um, it's an MMO that's put up supposed to be a pretty big deal. In fact, did you hear the news about Amazon has its own MMO it's developing? I can't remember what it's called. I've never been interested in that one from Amazon because I knew it was going to be all about microtransactions and crap, and sure enough, it is. I'm not doing all that. I hate microtransaction games. Where do you want to put this thing? I guess over here. Nope. Done. But yeah, it was. There was some news that came out with. It's called New World. That's right. Amazon has a new game they're building called New World, and a couple of weeks ago, major drama. It was found that they're doing stuff basically. So you know how EA, Electronic Arts, got in trouble back in the day when they released some of those new Star Wars games, Star Wars Battlefront 2, I think it was, and how they had loot boxes and the way they were set up, and like to get the same stuff in the loot boxes, you had to spend like thousands of hours, mathematically speaking, to get the same stuff you could just buy with real money, which no one's gonna spend thousands of hours in a game, not normal people at least. So it does need fine copper ore. I wasn't sure about that, so I didn't start it yet, but we'll do that real quick. Fine copper ore, max that out, go. And he can do that while I'm doing the other pieces. I need coal. I think coal needs wood, logs specifically. Been a while since we've done this. Let's go here. What do we need? Actual logs and embers. Makes 4 coal. Let's go get some logs. I guess. And then we'll chop it down. Nope, not that. Give me 8. There we go. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, I got into Ashes Creation, bought the pack that allows me to get into Alpha 1. They're going to start doing, it was supposed to be in June, where they were going to start doing, they're going to release the NDA on it. So I was going to start streaming it. This is going to be one of my key streaming things, but at its current quality, I don't know that I would want to stream that, to be honest. What are we at? We need a whole bunch of that, so we're just gonna, oh, and we're gonna need to make a clay thing too, so we have some other things to make still. Get some of, really? I'm gonna need a lot of ember. Jesus. Okay. We need clay. We need the pour thing, which is over here again. Potatoes. We need this. So I need 5 more clay. I've been wanting to play an MMO again for a long time. I have very fond memories of the MMOs I used to play. Starting back with, well, the original EverQuest, of course. Love that game. Some of my best memories in games are from EverQuest. But then there was, what does this do? Can I close that? Okay, so that tells me what I still need. Well, that's kind of nice. That's a really good quality thing right there. Let's make some more of this, I guess. We'll pop that out. We have 6 logs, so we need 18 embers. For that, I need a whole bunch of... Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. They stack on top of each other, so I need 36 twigs. Awesome. Let's go do that. No, I do not think Ashes is scamware or abandonware, or there's a lot of ghostware. There's a lot of words for it, but no, I don't. It's pretty solid. I mean, it is. Well, I don't know that it's dead. I mean, people are still playing, you know, EVE Online and WoW and stuff. In fact, the actual EverQuest servers are actually still running. Oddly enough, I think the original EverQuest has something like 8. No, excuse me. I think they're up to 20 expansions now. 20 expansions. I mean, no game has done that. None. So I wouldn't say it's dead. The problem they're having is that there came a point where people didn't want to pay the monthly fee, largely because the economy back in 2008 took a hit, and people didn't want to pay $10 to $15 a month. And that's what we used to pay for EverQuest, $15 a month. But that allowed them to generate more resources, keep the servers online, and do all that stuff, right? And then the world shifted. They found out that, I don't remember what game started it, but there was a game that started the whole microtransaction thing, and I'm pretty sure it was an Asian game. And they found out that they could make tons and tons of money. We actually want to do these. Let's make I need 30. Wait, how many do I need? 18? I need 18. Well, I don't want to stand here and do that. Jeez. There we go. So, it actually doing microtransactions did 2 things. It made them tons more money. Dark Age of Camelot, yeah, I played that too. They made tons more money with microtransactions than they did with subscriptions, which is ironic because, you know, people had this idea, well, I'm only spending $1 a day or whatever, but then, you know, on microtransactions, but do it over a month, you're spending $30 when you could have just spent $15 and it had a complete game. But people are dumb. So, anyways. So from a business point of view, it made more sense to do microtransactions. And 2, it allowed people to come into a game and keep the population artificially high by the free-to-play model. People could come in and play the game and not pay anything, and keep the server populated, because if the game doesn't have a population, it dies. So you're able to basically keep games going by creating free-to-play models. Some games, like Dungeons and Dragons, for instance, they weren't pay-to-play for a while, or free-to-play for a while. They were on a subscription model, then they changed. Because, and not only that, Skyrim Online, or what's it called? It's not Skyrim Online. It's based off Skyrim, the whole thing. I literally can't remember the name of the game. Anyways, they were on a monthly subscription model, but they changed to free to play because it's the only way to keep the game alive. Because again, you create an artificial population, you incentivize that free-to-play population to buy inventory space, for instance, and then just things keep going on. And there's a whole gambling mentality they put in the game, where you might have a chance to unlock some random thing from a box, and that was a gambling mentality. So, right, exactly. You're right. It's the real players basically use the free-to-play players to keep their game alive. But unfortunately, that's just kind of the way it goes. What was I doing? I wanted to do all of these. Make a bunch of coal. Yeah, Elder Scrolls Online. You're right. That's what it was. So, ESO. In fact, there's a YouTuber named ESO that started his whole career doing that. He's still called ESO, even though he doesn't really play ESO anymore. I really like his streams, by the way. He's a good YouTuber. Has a good voice and stuff. Alright, so where are we at here? We still need to... I don't remember what we're doing. Oh yeah, we need to make this. Give me that. Then go over here to this thing to make copper. But we need the embers, shiza, and the coal. We need tons of embers. So all these sticks we've had, do I have any sticks left? I don't believe that I do. I don't. I need more embers. Yeah, inventory bank space. It's always a thing to buy. So the thing with Ashes of Creation, it is a subscription model. There is no free to play. And I think that's going to make the game be different. So the problem is, and I've talked about this in my streams before, a lot of games have, since WoW came out, have tried to cater to the lazy American, basically. The lazy American boy. And so they make it super easy to travel, for instance, to no death penalty. So nothing means anymore. The adventure you have has no risk, so it means less to you. And in those environments, people just play things differently. I've talked about this before. I remember running around in EverQuest, and it took, there was no fast travel. Well, that's not technically true. The fast travel is just really, really, really hard to do. Do I have any? I do. So we'll do a whole bunch of these. Yeah, fast travel was hard to do, and it was only in a few places. You needed a wizard, for instance, to do it. Not every class could do it. You'd have to pay a wizard. Basically, you would tip a wizard to come to a place to teleport you. Or there was druids that could do it at druid circles, but same deal. Druids would teleport you, but you'd have to go pay somebody to do it, basically. So, and I remember riding boats across the ocean to go from one continent to the other and spending an hour doing the journey, waiting at the port for the boat, and then talking to other players who were also waiting for the port, dancing and joy and whatever else was going on, and then on the boat itself, and then so on, right? It was a whole thing. Same thing with the Star Wars Galaxies back in the days. From to go from one planet to another, you had to go to the starport. You had to take a ship, but that ship only arrived at so many times a day. So while you were there, you would go to the cantina and you would get a buff from a player that had that was an entertainer class. Or you would go. I remember landing at starports and there being a line of 30 players waiting to talk to one player doctor because the player doctor could give them a buff that would make them do better in combat, right? So there's a whole thing, and it had this built-in, well, I'll call it the social economy, where it encouraged players to interact with each other. But now everybody's, the generation that came after those kids have been taught that everything's super easy and free. They don't they don't seem to understand the benefit of the experience of it all, and that's how you create memories. That's how you, um, you know, I don't know. I mean, that's my opinion, of course, but yeah, Star Wars Galaxies was an amazing game until I mean, even after what's called the combat upgrade, the CU update, it was still a fine game. It was when the Mustafar expansion came out is when it killed it. The Mustafar expansion basically brought in, you could be a Jedi on day one, a Jedi Padawan, but you could still be a Jedi day one. You could pick the class, which completely destroyed the the difficulty in the game. And it's like game designers don't think the difficulty, like they want to appease the loud people, the people that bitch the most, and that's the problem with a lot of society in general. All these changes you see in um, all these changes you see in our society, not just games, but all these different political things that are going on, the cancel culture and all that stuff. It's because people keep paying attention to the people who scream the loudest. The problem is, it's like 10% of the population. The other 90% doesn't care. But for some reason, these 10% people just complain the loudest, and they're most annoying to deal with. And so they somehow get traction. And same thing with games. People will complain super loud. You never hear about people complaining about the game being fun, right? You only hear people complain. Um, And so the developers, that's all they hear, so they, listen to them and they think that that's the way to go, which is super unfortunate. And oh, that's interesting. Not interesting enough to keep though. Let's do that. All right, we're gonna go over here and make some copper. It is what it is. I am actually. I thought I had more coal. Um, I am looking and I'm super close. I'm probably within a year of being able to do this. Um, but I want to start a game design studio. The first game I make is going to be for one purpose only, and that is to make money, so I can fund the other games. Because you need money to make money. It's just the way it is. So the first game I make is going to be a cell phone game. I already know what I'm doing. It's going to be based off the gotcha model. Um, I already have some art worked up for it and all that kind of stuff. True. You're not wrong because a lot of them, so it's a culture thing. Um, you got to remember that. So I'm a network engineer. I've done a little coding on my own. I've actually done a ton of scripting. I've designed a couple different applications on my own. Um, but I'm a network engineer by trade. That's what I get paid to do. But we IT people in the 90s and early 2000s were the nerds. We were the people. Now, I didn't fit in the model very well. I played sports in high school and stuff, um, so I wasn't really in the standard model. But there was this generalization of the IT people of being nerds, right? If you were a programmer, you liked games, or you liked whatever, you were a nerd and you were looked down on. So these this group of people became ostracized, and so they're trying to find their own voice and find their own place in society, and they they tend to fit in with the crowd that likes to complain about their lives all the time and blame everything that's bad about their life on everybody else other than their own choices. So, um, so now you got these people that were ostracized in their childhood as being a bunch of nerds and weak and pathetic, um, as are all now living in San Francisco, where all the game developer studios are, or Austin, Texas, which I used to live there, oddly enough, which is like a real liberal part of the only liberal part of Austin or Texas, really, and or there or wherever else. So yeah, you're right. The devs are part of a group of people that are ostracized when they were kids, and are now living in societies that encourage them to complain. Um, and on top of it all, this same group of people, they want to be good, quote unquote good, and they want to be liked. Um, so they follow the crowd. They might not agree, but they'll say whatever they need to have friends and to be liked and to have a job and all this other stuff. And that's a real large problem with a lot of things. Is people just generally try to fit in. I mean, I can't blame people for doing that, but it still sucks. The unfortunate reality of our world. That's what it is. Just make another basket. Can I make another basket? Sticks. You would think I'd have tons of sticks, but I don't. Let's make some sticks. Or waiting for the other thing to finish. The other problem I think we have as a society is a lack of information. To be more precise, better sources of information. Like journalism isn't really journalism anymore. Now it's, all the journalism that used to exist seems to be all about getting readers, right? So when you go to the supermarket and you see like the National Enquirer or the Examiner, whatever it's called, I don't remember their name, but what names are. But they're all based on stories to get a large part of viewers and stuff. And that's now what journalism is. And so you got all these people that are all kind of reading the same thing because they don't know better. They still haven't, like, they don't do their own research about stuff. They just kind of go with the flow again because they don't want to argue with anything. They don't want to debate anything because it risks having friends and stuff. Nobody wants to be wrong, so you can't say anything against what your group of friends or the people at your job or whatever else say, because that will risk, your happiness. All right, it looks like our iron is finally done, so now we can do the next part of the research, which is something. What is it? What do we do? Blacksmith. Discover. And oddly enough, we're not close enough. Propagandist scumlord. Yeah, it's too bad. A lot of my investments that I have right now are based on the idea that in the next 5 years, we are going to have some real bad problems in our country, namely with inflation. I think inflation is going to screw us up really, really bad. I think a lot of people are going to be hurting really bad. It's really unfortunate. Oh, look at that. That's neat. Wood tongs. Why do we need wood tongs? Probably. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. Oh, anvil. There we go. I bet you the anvil needs wood tongs when we start making stuff. Just like a never-ending thing of making things. That's awesome. Um, you're right. It's not a way to live. I think part of the problem is now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to preach religion. I have my own problems with the concept of religion, but that said, I do think that religion filled a spot in this need of humans. Just humans as a creature, okay? I'm not talking about humanity or anything like that. There's a chemistry need inside of our brains to justify our existence and all the other stuff. And I think religion provided that framework to give our life purpose and our daily struggle, as it were. And that daily struggle, it all made sense in the framework of Christianity. You had a job on earth and it was to be good and so on and so on, so you'd go to heaven, right? With the secular people coming into power and so on, all those religious things have gone away. 15 stone, let's go there. And so things like being woke, for instance, and the what do they call it? What's the word? The identity politics and stuff is all part of a new religion. If you don't agree, it's like, because again, I'll go back to what I said earlier. Everybody just wants to be considered good. If not only because they want to be good, but because they want people to think that they're good, quote unquote, right? Yeah, right. So the default normality. So I think that basically that has become the new religion because as a species, we need some sort of framework to give our existence meaning and purpose. And if we lose religion, we're going to have to default to whatever man makes, and man notices more than anything its difference from other men, right? When you meet somebody else, you'll know everything's superficial, everything. What they drive, how much money they have, what they wear, how they speak, all that stuff. So we very first notice the differences in people, and then we exacerbate that problem by trying to say there shouldn't be differences and that somehow these differences are wrong. There are a lot of the differences are just basically based on luck. And while that might be shitty, it's also just part of life. You can't make everybody else responsible for the cards you were dealt. Just pick up and do better. And I know a lot of people might think that I am somehow unqualified to speak on this issue. So let me qualify this just a little bit. I was adopted, and then I was put in foster homes when I was kids. When I was a teenager, I was homeless for a little bit. I didn't go to college until I was 26. So I know what it means to have a hard life. And I'm not saying any of that for pity or anything because I don't need it because I have had a successful life now. I've built my life. Um, it could be better. Everybody could always be better, but I've done well for myself. Um, but everybody thinks that there should be an equality of outcome instead of equality of opportunity. And I don't believe that at all. I think everybody's responsible for their own actions. Yeah, some people are going to have it harder than others. It's just the way of life. You don't deserve everything. You just don't. Pick yourself up, figure your own thing out, do it your own way, whatever you got to do. But don't blame everybody else for it. Completely out of stamina already. Gosh dang it. Yeah, stamina's a big deal. When I get my next points, I'm going to put as many points as I can into stamina upgrades. This is stupid. But anyways, that goes back to the previous conversation and that's why games are the way they are now. Is because the structure, the framework, the guidelines that made our world what it was, or society what it was, is falling apart, and that affects everything, game design included. 33 of those, 3 of those things. What do those take? Just need really well. Let's get. I'll just make 2. So I need 15. Yeah, me too. Fortunately, you UK guys, didn't you say you lived in the UK? They got it rough. Largely because they were part of the EU for so long. And they lost their country as an independent entity, lost a lot of its functionality. Because the EU controlled so much of what you could and could not do, including immigration. And unfortunately, immigration. So here's the thing people say about immigration. Yes, you want to care about people that are having issues, but at the same time, you need to protect your society. And your society is defined by the people who live in it. And so if you got Society A that lets a lot of people from Society B in, and let's say Society B becomes half of that population, they're going to change your society, and the society you once knew will no longer exist. And that's at least that's what I see from as an American looking at the UK, is that they kind of got. Why can't I make... Oh, because each one of these takes up an individual... No, why can't I? I got 15. Why can't I make more than one? Alright, whatever. Oh, it only has 1 Q slot. That's why. Oh, yeah. I hear the Scots are trying to actually separate from the United Kingdom as a whole because they want to actually go back to the EU. Now, I don't follow, the politics over there a whole lot, but that's what I've heard, is that basically the Scots are regretting not being part of the EU. They want the EU to control them. I don't understand why, but there it is. Good luck with that. Like, the EU controls your fishing and stuff like that, and I know the whole fishing thing is a giant thing for the Scots. And the United Kingdom as a whole, but they would tell you where you could fish and where you couldn't, because they would want to let some other country go into your international waters and do the fishing instead of you doing fishing in your own waters. I just don't understand how any country would ever agree to that. The dumbest thing ever. And then, of course, the EU says you have to allow anybody into your country that's immigrating from any other country in the EU. So what happens is you got a bunch of, since some of the countries in the EU have more immigration friendly policies, and the UK was part of that, you get all these people from, we'll call them other countries, that have different belief systems that value different things than you guys do. And so basically they immigrate to like Germany or something, and because they're part of the EU, that means and UK has the best policies. They'll get the most free stuff. They just moved to the UK, and now your guys' entire country is no longer European. It's just the way I hear about all the stories all the time. One of the guys I run around with a lot in various games lives in the UK. Yeah, I hear these stories about how there's certain people that run around the UK and doing what are called rape gangs. No joke. Or they're kidnapping girls and just doing weird stuff, and the cops are too afraid to do anything over there because they don't want to be called racist. No joke. Like an actual thing, so much so that has made it over into the news over here. Like, how does that happen? 10 logs. Let's chop down some logs. Yeah, I feel bad for you guys. Your whole country just got destroyed. I don't know how you get it back. Once you lose that control, you can't. It would take a revolution for it to happen. I don't think there's anything you can do. It was really sad. True, you're not wrong necessarily, but we Americans think of the UK as European. But you're correct. I mean, it's not technically on the European continent necessarily. All right, so now we can do the anvil. I guess we'll put that over by the bloomery, which isn't actually bloomery. Put this over here. Do that. Do this here. Done. Yeah, it's bad. I mean, I don't know how you... I mean, I'm slightly ashamed of what my country's doing, but if I was in the UK, I would be very ashamed of my country. The weird policies they're putting in place, just because the woke government kind of got control, and now you're stuck, and you'll never get away from it. It is what it is. All right, what do we need to make to go to the next research? We need to make planks, and to make planks, we need the, there's a thing we need. I know what I'm looking for. It's a planer to make lumber. Basically, gotta make lumber, which I think takes the anvil. But I don't see the planer here. It's not there. Not here. There it is. The copper plane. One sheet, copper sheet. And a log. Copper sheet and a log. Do I have my... Yeah, I do. Copper sheet. Wonder why it says it's not... That's a... Oh, I need... Oh, boy. And a hammer and tongs. Okay. So the hammer, we did see... Hammer. Craft. Shoot, where's my knife? I had a knife. Where'd my knife go? Knife. Craft. And then tongs. Craft. Okay. Yep, pretty much. And that's why separating from the EU, Brexit. That's why it happened. There's a whole documentary I watched on the Brexit thing, um, because it came from the people who typically don't vote, never cared about all that stuff, but it was the immigration. Nobody really talks about this, and this is my opinion. I'm not a Briton, so this is my opinion. I suspect that the immigration nightmare that you guys are suffering right now played 70% of the decision for Brexit. 70%. And then there's a whole bunch of industries, including fishing and other things, that got broken, and economies that collapsed because the EU didn't let you guys do your own thing. But yeah, I really feel sorry for you guys. Um, Now we're in a different situation. We have immigrants, but most of our immigrants come from South America, and for the most part, the South American immigrants aren't a bad addition to our society. They don't change our society. Um, they have the same Christian beliefs, we'll call them, the same value systems. They care about the same things we do. And they've already suffered through socialism. So the funny thing is even though they come from socialist countries, they're running away from the socialist countries, so they don't really want to vote for socialist stuff. Yeah, Tony Blair, I think his name was. What else do I need? I needed to do. Yeah, I got okay. So here, put that there, put you there. Do just one of those for now. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So I think the American system has a chance to survive, largely because of the way it was designed, with each state being sovereign. So each state is still an independent entity of the United States. It's still sovereign. Um, so because of that, and because the majority of states in America are conservative, um, we can do something like it's called the Convention of States, where they could do a convention of states and fix things that Congress refuses to. For instance, do a balanced budget. Joe Biden wants to spend $6 trillion freaking. Oh my God, there's gonna be such inflation. It's gonna make me a lot of money. I'm okay either way because I know what's happening and I know how to make money when that kind of thing happens. But a lot of people are gonna be super screwed. It's really unfortunate. So we need to make the planer for the log or the planks, which is over here. There it is. And we need a log. I thought we had a log. We don't have a log. Go figure. That is that. I'm trying to do a log. There you go. These stupid tools. I need a basket just for tools now. Oh, and I need a knife. There we go. Can I upgrade the workbench? Let's see here. It does have a level 2, but I need iron for the nails. I think iron is at a second or a third island, is what I suspect. Alright, so now we got the planer. I think I need a basket for tools. Can I make a basket? I need some more sticks. Let's go get some more sticks. Well, so yes, the problem is the election fraud is and the media thing is a giant frickin' deal. This is something that happened, I think it was 2 years ago. A lot of people don't know about it because it wasn't the media didn't talk about it. But there used to be a law, and I don't remember the name of it, but there used to be a law that prevented the U.S. government from doing propaganda inside the United States borders. There's a law, like a Morgan Act or something. I can't remember what it's called. But that law was repealed like 2 years ago. Yeah, so now the United States government can do propaganda. Why would you want in the United States? Why would you want the United States government to do propaganda in the United States? That seems a little weird. Am I wrong? I don't know. Has me a little bit concerned. But they're doing investigations in Arizona, Georgia, and stuff, and they keep finding that these election machines did a whole lot of weird stuff. They were connected to the internet when they should have been connected to the internet, that kind of thing. Like, people are not happy. These things should not have been happening. Yeah, pretty bad. Don't I have feathers in here? No, I don't. Okay. Guess you can put feathers in here. Don't I have claws in here? I do have claws in here. Alright. Okay, what do we need? We need... I can't even remember what I'm doing. What am I doing? I need a board. And for a board, I need that. And for that, I need this. We'll just make one. I don't know what we're going to do about the media thing. I know that CNN is doing so bad financially that I believe Time Warner, some media company is now buying CNN. They're just doing terrible. Nobody wants them anymore. They're not even in airports anymore, which is awesome. So now all of our benches can be upgraded. Palisade gates, scarecrows. Oh, that's kind of cool. So if we want to build outside our general area, we can now without having to worry about stuff. Enemies do not. In the initial biome. Only placed outdoors? Is there an indoor? I did read some of that there's caves in this game, by the way. Plank a gate. Plank fence. A chest. That's neat. Compost bin. So now we still need nails. we need nails, which means we need iron. So a lot of stuff we can't even do until we have nails. Nails. A new discovery table. I need nails. Tailor table. Nails. And nails. So we need a lot of nails. But we can't get any of that until we get, I'm pretty sure, to the third island. I don't think there's any iron with the copper, but I might be wrong. Okay, so we've done as much as we can do here. Is there anything else that's new? No. Can we do anything else here other than, like, I don't know what this does. I'm assuming this takes all the poop on the ground, but I can't make any of this anyway, so it's pointless. And I don't have any nails. Can make another basket. If you like baskets, let's make another basket. So in the United States, there's a couple websites that are popping up that are replacing some, like Twitter is getting real competition from a company called Gab. So go to gab.com. That's the direct competition to Twitter now. President Trump has an account on it. He's got like 2.2 million subscribers on it on Gab. So, you know, not quite the 20 million he had on Twitter, but yeah, so it's a real competitor now. They're on their own platform. They can't shut them down because they built all their own stuff. There's also another video platform that's coming out that's starting to compete directly with YouTube. And this is one of the more important things. In Florida, there's a new law that will penalize, that basically prevents Twitter and other platforms like that from deplatforming any political candidates. So they can't silence political candidates, which is a big deal. I can't be surprised they're allowed to do it in the first place. So we'll see. It is going to be fun. Can I make anything new here? I can't. Nothing here that's like, I could do that. Nope, I don't have any burlap. I don't even know how to get burlap. On a loom. How do I get a loom? I can make a loom. Nope, I can't. These nails. So, even though I got all this new crap, I can't actually do anything until I get nails. No new recipes. Gosh dang it. And no new weapons, no new armor. That sucks. Alright. So, I guess what we're going to do, I think it just gave me a bunch of... Nope. I guess that gave me a bunch of fine copper. Okay. I guess there's some food there. I need coal. What do you mean swamp Poland? So I need 7 coal. That is a lot of coal for copper. Jesus. So 6, 6, 30, 35, 36, 36. No. 42. Am I doing my math wrong? I can't remember my math. A lot. We need a lot of coal. Like lots and lots of coal to make this stuff. Which you need a lot of logs. It is noon. I've been streaming now for, I think, can't tell exactly here. Hang on. How long have we been streaming? I don't know. It doesn't tell me. Almost 3 hours, I think. But anyways, guys, this game, I definitely give this a thumbs up. Definitely play this game. Um, I think it's a great game. I think it was 20 bucks. I don't remember. I think it was even less than that. I think it was like 17 or something. Oh, gotcha. Right. You're right. Poland and I believe Turkey is doing some weird things too, but everybody seems to hate Turkey. I'm not completely sure why. I know what Turkey went and did. I think it was Turkey. So Turkey had a population problem where they didn't have enough people. So their workforce, they were having basically, they couldn't produce anything. And so they basically outlawed abortions, I believe, and they did this thing where they made it so people that had babies got rewarded. I can make nails out of copper. Look at that. I assume the copper nails wouldn't be very good. I mean, think about it. Copper. It's like almost gold. Copper nails? That's kind of weird. Sure. What can I make then? What should we make? See, I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to like stop so I can go do stuff. And I'm still trying to build stuff. I just need lots of wood and boards and stuff. Another copper sheet, probably. An armor table might make it better for me. Tailor. So the loom is most likely can be used to make stuff on the tailor table because the loom makes cloth, right? Actually, yeah, loom makes cloth. Tailor table is going to use the cloth. I assume is how that's going to work. Compost bin. I don't know yet what that's going to do. That's interesting. I wish it would show you what it could make, right? So in this case, I just need 25 planks. I don't know how to make planks, though. Do you make planks over here? Yep. There's 5. I need a bunch more wood. So now we're going to start having some actual freaking wood problems. A Drogon, yeah. So, but I don't know how he's a bad guy. That's what I hear, but I don't know what he's done. Do you know? Because I don't know. I haven't actually read up on it, so I don't know. That's what I hear, but again, I don't trust my news anymore, so... but I have heard that Turkey's doing good as a country, or maybe it was Bulgaria. I have to read up. I can't even remember which country it was. Hang on a second. I think it was Turkey. It's some country as part of the EU. Or, yeah, it's part of the EU. Bulgaria. Shoot. I don't keep up with my Eastern European news very much. Turkey. Birth rate spike, I think. It's actually, the birth rate's actually declining in Turkey. It wasn't Turkey then, it was Bulgaria? Huh. I guess it wasn't Turkey. It was somewhere else. That gives me 20. That's the 20 I need. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about him shooting journalists. I don't know. Why does the EU let him in then? Why is he allowed inside the EU? Because to be part of the EU, you can't have any human rights issues, right? Was it Hungary? Hungary. Maybe it was Hungary. It was. I found it. It was Hungary that did it. It had a 5.5. Yep, this is the one. Hungary. Hungary had a 5.5% increase in births since last year after the country enacted pro-family policies. Um, and a lot of people in America were super upset about it. Um, 150% increase in marriages, for instance. Like, you think this would be all good stuff, but there's a certain faction of people in yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay, so Turkey, I got Turkey and Hungary confused. I couldn't even point to where they are on the map. I don't even know. I just know Turkey's somewhere by the Black Sea, maybe Caspian Sea. I don't know, somewhere over there. All right, that gives us the 25 boards, and with that, we can make the armor table. We're gonna start running out of room here, ironically. Okay, so we can do this, do that. I guess that we can do, if this can turn this way, this is pretty small. Let's go over here. Thought it was going to be bigger than it is. We would probably put one more farm like here. Probably put more barns up there. Guess I'll just do it over here. And we'll spin it. Okay, we'll do that. So does the EU ever actually kick anybody out of the EU? I don't think it's ever actually happened. Hydrogen, Aerodin. I'm not sure how to say his name. Oh, and the other thing was, okay, so this is what people on the some of the people in America are upset about when Hungary enacted its laws to increase its population. Um, People in America, well, not, I should say, there a certain faction in America was like, they should just let a whole bunch of immigrants into their country. Well, you do that again. That's what I was saying earlier. If you let a whole bunch of immigrants in your country, copper arrows, copper bow, huh? Copper shield, copper battle shield. You're going to end up with a lot of your country's going to change, right? And so instead of doing that, they decided to help increase our country's population by giving bonuses um, to people who got married, people who had kids, and stuff like that. The Hungarian government will give $33,000 bonus to marry a couple who have 3 children. I mean, that's a big deal. right? That's a brilliant way of doing it, incentivizing people to have kids. And it completely changed their culture. Like, they care about their families now and stuff there too. So Hungary it really seems they got its shit together. I'm really surprised that they did that. But a lot of people in America are saying that was evil to do that, which is Erdogan. Unfortunately, I don't really want any of this. I thought this would do better for us. Oh my god, an obsidian bow, a jade bow. 40 damage, 49 damage. Iron battle shield. A double-barreled blowgun. Is that like a shotgun? Must be jade. Yep, jade. Jade shield. Obsidian shield. So obsidian, I believe this can be upgraded, can it? The armor table. No, it can't. So obsidian must be the in-game resource. Alright, what else can we make? Need more nails. Which means we're gonna need more copper. Yeah, we're gonna need two more pieces, or one more piece of copper just for this. Got one. No, we don't. We're out. So yeah, we need to go shopping. I could make some more bread while I'm at it. I can make two, so I need 2 waters. All right, guys. I do need to get lunch. I'm getting those hunger pains now. I wanted to keep going here, but I've got to eat. And then yeah, it'll be bad. So I'll be back, I don't know, an hour or so. I appreciate you guys stopping by, saying hi, and watching my content. If you enjoy this content, please leave a like and subscribe. I am trying to go over on Twitch. If people care about that, I'll do Twitch more. I didn't stream on Twitch today, just because nobody seems to care about Twitch. I don't know. We'll see. I do have a Discord channel up. Please come and say hi on Discord. You can find those links in the description below, as well as on my profile. Anyways, I will see you guys later, but we'll probably be back in an hour. I might play a different game too, just to kind of do some variation on things. And until